Fargo Davies leads 1-0 off a goal by Emily Matter. 24:44 to go in the first half of play. And that's all the scoring so far. And immediately, appreciate all your assistance. That one's going to be popped up, and can Ola get there? She does! She makes a jumping grab just as the ball was about to go over the fence. Irma Bohr, a perfect 4-4. And a slam dunk from Harney. The Braden Keene is the guy in the backfield here. Mitchell's under center. And man in motion coming to the near side. And he'll look to the corner, and he's got Traber down the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 7-6. Skyhawks are on the board. 41-37, 4:25 to go here. As the Kindred Vikings will work it down low, and now there's slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. All right, welcome. We can always work that in. Most tapings take less than an hour. And you can check out the ones we have so far on a website under the player profile button. You can sponsor your team, $75 a home game, $125 for a road game, and all that other cool stuff. So once again, junior varsity game. We need to turn on our scoreboard here really quick before all right, we are ready to go. First quarter of play, Oaks in the black and Richland in the home whites. Once again, junior varsity game. We'll have the varsity game following this one. And a whistle on a travel right away. I want to say thanks to the coaches from both teams for helping me out with starting lineups as well as name pronunciations. Certainly appreciate that. Near wing, that is, let's see, Mackenzie Johnson, number 10. At least we believe it is, unless they change jersey numbers. I don't think it is. Mackenzie's a starter for varsity, so it's got to be somebody else. Let's check the other roster here. Kennedy Wagner. Where's 21 on varsity and 10 on junior varsity, so. There's Tyler Thompson with the ball. Puts it in the hands of Bryn Deflison. Deflison will pick up the loose ball, get it over to the far wing. They'll push it into the corner there for Thompson. And a whistle will stop the clock. We have our first foul of the game now. So an inbounds pass off the baseline. Up and in. 2 points for the Oaks Tornadoes. It's Bryn Deflison with the bucket. And another bucket. That was Emma Mugley, a freshman for the Oaks Tornadoes, making it 4-0 in favor of the Tornadoes. And out of bounds, ball goes back to Oaks. Work the ball down low. Mugley with the shot. All in one goal. Tipped around and kept the ball dribbling as she went down to her knee there, and nice awareness of what was going on there. That's Kennedy Wagner, fires it over far side there for Blake Miller. Inside, and the bucket's up and in. Put that on the wrong side here, making a manual adjustment. Up top, Tyler Thompson, number 32. The shot's up and in. Emma Mugley with that basket there. Into the corner, baseline jumper will bounce off. Rebound the Colts. 9-2 in favor of Oaks. Rebound into hands of Abigail Cox, and that's Cox bringing it up over the timeline. Into the corner, driving baseline. Feeds it to Mugley, and back out for a three. It's off the back iron, won't go. A rebound, Mugley underneath, and she'll get the follow-up basket to go in. That was tipped. No over and back there. And near sideline, that's Cadence. I wrote it down. Wiedmeyer, number 14 for the Oaks Tornadoes. Ball's tipped around, and the shot's no good. Mugley gets the rebound underneath, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Richland Colts. Miller with the ball. Pushes it near side from Megan Lingen. Back over to Miller. Dribbles into the high post. Needs a little bit of help. Gets it inside. Shot is up and it's in. Megan Tasarik with the basket there for the Colts. Three is on the way. It won't go. Rebound Richland. Checking in is a 5'7" freshman, Samantha Meal, number 33. That will give Emma Mugley a breather on the bench. So Meal will set up on the low post. 6:24 to go, first quarter of play. Shot came out of the hand of Abigail Cox, and now quickly back the other way. The Colts will lose it out of bounds back to the Tornadoes. Kenny Wagner losing the dribble there. Three seconds in the lane. That'll be a turnover and give the ball back to the Richland Colts. And now checking in is Lanny Allwender. Is a 5'8" junior, wearing number 20. Nice feed into the lane, but couldn't quite get it. Allwender will get the rebound. Work the ball up court quickly here. Shot is up and in. Ball stolen there by Allwender. Quickly up court along the baseline. Back to Allwender. Foot on the line long too. In and out. And now we got a breakaway the other way here. And she'll get fouled as she goes to the basket. As Kennedy Wagner, who'll step up to the free throw line to shoot a couple shots here. First one a little bit off the mark. Was able to beat the shot clock buzzer there. Now a whistle on the rebound, and foul on the Oaks Tornadoes. So two team fouls per side now. Checking in will be Jossie Proska, 5'3" freshman guard, number 25 for the Oaks Tornadoes. A little bit strong off the back rim now. Oaks will have an opportunity to bring it coast to coast if they want. They will slow it down, reset, work the ball inside there. One dribble, turn around, got it up and in. Nice job there by Samantha Meal. 15-4, there's 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And Oaks leads 15-4. We're back in 60 seconds with the second quarter right after this on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set ceiling ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, welcome back. Second quarter of play, and the Oaks Tornadoes lead 15-4 over the Richland Colts here in the junior varsity game. The varsity game will follow this one here. We'll have a full pregame, postgame show on the varsity game for you. I'll work the ball inside, and that's in off the glass. Blake Miller with the basket for the Richland Colts, 15-6. We'll tee it up for three. And that one's just a little bit off the mark. Looked good coming out of her hand. Now we got a breakaway the other way, and she can't catch up to it. Turnover and back to Oaks. That's Mugley down low who gets the bucket. Emma Mugley is a 6'1" freshman. That's a player that you'll want on your varsity team over the next couple years. Matter of fact, she is the tallest player of any junior varsity or varsity player on the roster. Three-pointer on the way, looks good. Had a nice release on the wrist, and foul's gonna be on Abby Cox. Three up right away. That one won't go. An offensive rebound. Work it back outside. That one's a little bit strong off the glass, and the Tornadoes will get the rebound. Lanny Allwender, and now the shot is up. Off the front of the rim, she'll get her own rebound. That's Abby Cox. Cox will get it up top, work it over near side here for Allwender, back to Cox. Three on the way, in and out. This time, she will not let the ball get in front of her, and that will draw a foul. Abby Cox will pick up the personal, team foul number 4 on the Tornadoes. First free throw, no good. At the free throw line is Kennedy Wagner. Wagner, a 5'7" freshman. And the second one's in. 17-7, lead's been trimmed to 10. .552 to go here in the second quarter of play now. 5:48 as the Colts cross the timeline. Nearly lost it and did. Out of bounds on the line and go back to the Oaks Tornadoes. Shandy Kalinius, the intended individual on the pass there. And now Abby Cox will dribble up top and tried to feed it down low there to Mugley, but a little miscommunication and a turnover. Nice move inside. .5:17 to go here in the second quarter of play, and a whistle, and ball goes back to the Colts. Near side, that's Wagner with the basketball. Dribbles in towards the free throw line and then passes it off. Teeing it up for three. A little bit strong there is Shandy Kalenius. Checking in is Cadence Wiedmeyer. I'll give Kate Harris, a freshman, a breather on the bench. Inbounds pass was intended for Emma Heinen. Now Bryn Deflison will check back into the lineup. Now we'll give Lanny Allwender a breather. Baseline inbounds pass, 4:44 to go, second quarter of play. He'll come in there to Wagner. Wagner will put it up and in, nice job. 17-11, the Colts are trimming that lead little by little here. We'll see if the Tornadoes can respond. So they work it down low to Mugley, turn around on the low block, back outside, teeing it up for three, a little bit strong. Mugley, that'll be out of bounds on Mugley and back to the Colts. Couldn't quite snag the rebound there. And now Wagner will bring it up to and over the timeline with 4:21 and counting to go here as they'll put it near side into the hands of, that's Megan Lingen, number 20. And that shot is up and almost rolled in, but came off the rim and rebound to the Tornadoes. Mugley down low again, and that one will go out of bounds and stay with Oaks. I'll stop the clock with 4:01 to go here in the second quarter of play. Mugley will work it up top. That is Tyler Thompson, number 32. Now back down low to Mugley. Thompson up top, tees it up for three. A little bit off the mark and out of bounds, back to the Colts. Colts with a chance to get a couple points closer here. Basket could make it a 4-point game, and then the whistle and the traveling call. It'll be a temporary stoppage in play here as the backdrop on the other side of the gym hit the floor there. And now they got it back in place, and now we should be good to go. Second time that's happened since we got here. When we got here, the boys were practicing, and as we were setting up, we heard this loud bang, and right there it says Richland 44. The section that says 44 fell to the ground, and that's what they had to put back up before starting play. 19-11 now. Shot was partially blocked, and it's picked up there by Bryn Deflison. And down at the other end, the bucket's in. I believe it was Mugley, and it was. So it's back to a 10-point lead now with 2:54 to go in the second quarter. Foot was on the line, so it'll be Richland ball from the baseline on an inbounds pass there. And we'll have a sub as Kennedy Wagner comes back into the lineup. Gives Blake Miller a breather on the bench. Ball's tipped as it comes in, and Oaks will come up with the turnover. Nice. Nicely done there by the Oaks Tornadoes, 23-11. that travel and call will stop the clock with 2:20 to go here in the second quarter to play. So Kennedy Wagner bring it over the timeline with 1:57 to go. And that pass over the fingertips and out of bounds. Back to Oaks. Quick pass down low, and that one's just a little bit too strong off the glass, but the rebound comes back to Thompson. Now bounce pass off the low block, shot up by Deflison won't go, and now a whistle will stop the clock with 1:43 and a foul. Foul on Oaks. It's team foul number 6 now here in the first half. One more will put the Richland Colts at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 bonus. But there's only 1:43 remaining here before halftime, and then those team fouls reset to 0. So Oaks can be careful here. They won't have to worry about that. I believe that's going to, oh no, I guess it will go to Oaks. I thought it was last touch by Cox there, but guess not. Deflison will bring it over the timeline, pass it into the far corner. That is into the hands there, Tyler Thompson. And that's going to be a travel. Stop the clock with 1:21. Now he's stolen away. Multiple offensive rebounds here, and Oaks will maintain possession of the basketball. Colts will come away with the takeaway as Wagner goes down to the baseline, tosses it up on offensive rebound, back to Wagner for the baseline jumper. That's a little bit off the mark, but another offensive rebound, back to Wagner for a 3. Check, that's not Wagner. Rebound underneath is up and in though, and that was Emma Heinen. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the final shot here if they wish. And traveling is the call. So now the Colts can hold for the last shot. Checking in is Kate Harris, a 5'5" freshman guard / forward for the Oaks Tornadoes. You'll see her wearing jersey number 40 on the floor here when we get down to this end of the court. That'll bring us to halftime. Halftime score, the Oaks Tornadoes lead the Richland Colts 23-13. We'll be back with the third quarter right after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews, who's moving on to play college softball, and that, well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel at Magnitude Sports Media Network station.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give your advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
All right, welcome back here as we're seconds away from the end of halftime. 23-13 as the Oaks Tornadoes will lead the... that buzzer will officially put us into the third quarter here. We're ready to rock. Once again, Oaks in the black jerseys, Richland in the white jerseys. 3 is on the way. Look good coming out of her hand, but it'll fall a little short. Richland will pick up the basketball and get it into the hands of Wagner. Wagner across the timeline with 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. Ball bounced off a knee and it rolled out of bounds. Who touched it last? Looks like the Oaks touched it last. Inbounds pass is stripped away. all alone and puts it in off the glass. Nice job there by Bryn Deathlison for 2 more. The first points of the third quarter here to make it a 12-point lead with 7:18 and counting to go in the third quarter of play. As the Colts have worked the ball over to the far post. Now they work it up top. That's into the hands of Megan Tasarik. There we go. I'll get it right. Now a couple passes later, after I figured out the pronunciation, it's down in the low block there. I believe it's Wagner down low. Couldn't quite see the jersey number from here, but second free throw bounces in and out. 7 minutes to go. Nice pass across the lane there from Abigail Cox to Lanny Allwender for the bucket. 27-13. 6:45 to go. Ball was nearly taken away. Now they'll get it down onto the baseline. Work it back up top, far side. And that ball was punched away. And it was picked up there by Allwender, and she'll go to the hoop and lay it in. That's Wagner on the baseline. Had the shot blocked, now it's punched out of bounds, and be white ball, Richland ball. Cox with the foul. The free throw line is Megan Tasarik. There we go. Got one down. Got one in. Tasarik will put the Colts up to 14. 15-point advantage here for the Oaks Tornadoes. They'll work the ball into the near wing, now back up top over to the far corner. Deathlison. Now they'll work it down low. It's Mugley turning it around. Couldn't quite get it up there, but an offensive rebound. Ball was nearly stripped away, and then it finally was stripped away. And now the Colts trying to push that ball up the court in transition, get the ball, taking it away from them again. Mugley can't get that one to go. A loose ball underneath there. It'll be picked up by the Colts. And a whistle, and let's see here. I think we'll have a foul. Yep. .526 to go here in the third quarter of play. Nice, got it in off the glass there. That is Megan Tasarik. 29-16. 5:02 and counting. Into the corner there, that's Proska. Thompson, now back to Proska up top for three. Yes, she got it. 32-16. Tornadoes double up on the Colts now here with 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Body foul on Mugley there for team foul number 4. First one's up and in. Emma Heinen is at the free throw line. And she goes 2 for 2. Nice job there by Emma Hyman, a 5'10 sophomore. Praska works in from Mugley. Mugley pushes it back out to Neal. Up top now into the near corner. You're gonna drive baseline around the defenders. Pop it back out to three-point land, and it's in! Abby Cox with the three-pointer. Now Richland will try and respond with a three of their own off the front of the rim. Praska initially got the rebound and then a wrestling match for the ball, and that'll be a foul on Richland. Foul goes on Kennedy Wagner. Work the ball around the perimeter, now inside to Mugley at the mid-post. And the ball is poked away, picked up by Richland, and it will maintain possession of the basketball as Blake Miller brings it over the timeline into the hoop and into the basket. 3:33 to go, a 15-point lead for the Tornadoes as the Colts hit 20. See if the Tornadoes can respond as they push it over into the far corner, now down low again, and that one's poked away and taken away by the Richland Colts. Mugley will grab the rebound on the missed three, and then it's immediately stolen away and a foul, I believe, on Mugley. Can tell you for sure it's on the Oaks Tornadoes. And it is on Mugley. At the free throw line is Megan Linging. That's hard to say for some reason. Megan Lingen. That'll be a lane violation there. Mugley down low, double team, and she will get the assist as the bucket's put in by Kate Harris. 37 to 20, 2:41 and counting to go now here in the third quarter of play. Work it inside, off the glass and in. You betcha. Megan Tasarik with the bucket. Back to a 15-point advantage with 2:15 to go here, third quarter of play. Work it inside to Mugley. Mugley bounces it out there for Allwender. Allwender up top, now inside of the high post. Turn around, shot up, no good. Out of the hands of Kate Harris, and the rebound comes down to the Colts. Quickly back the other way. Colts pick up the dribble, far wing, three on the way, and good! That is Megan Tasarik with the triple. Minute 45 to go, third quarter of play. Mugley gets it down low, out top. Maybe thought about the three, then put the ball to the floor. Now they'll pass it around the horn here, and eventually a baseline jumper, sort of. An underhand jumper, if that's what you want to call it. Just under 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Long two is on the way. That one looked good coming out of her hands, and Mugley will end up with the rebound. Baseball pass down to the half-court stripe. Mugley will get it back at the top of the key and tee it up for three. A little bit strong at the back iron, but an offensive rebound and a whistle and a foul. Rebound's tipped along by Mugley, and then outside for the three, won't go, and stretching for the rebound on a loose ball. Now a jump ball, and that possession arrow will favor Richland. You can see on the far right side of your camera there some of the varsity players for the Tornadoes coming out to the court now. Varsity game coming up after this one here, about a 20-minute break. We'll go off the air for about 5 or 6 minutes and then come back on with a full pregame show here. And we'll take a look at these two teams a little bit in depth, and should be a good one. Richland Colts 2-0, and Oaks Tornadoes 2-1. Tornadoes' only loss was in their most recent game to the Kindred Vikings, defending state champions. They're always a tough team to play, and Oaks Tornadoes played them well in that game, but they did fall a little bit short. And that's their only loss of the year. The bright side, if you want to look at it, it's the Tornadoes got some good experience against multiple state championship team there, and a lot of good players coming up from 7th, 8th grade. Now they're like sophomores and juniors, and they've got some more good players still in that lower classman area. And the other good news is that doesn't go into the books as a district or region loss for the Oaks Tornadoes. So Oaks Tornadoes still undefeated as far as that aspect of it goes. 38-27 now. That shot's up and in. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Your score, 40-27 in favor of the Oaks Tornadoes at the end of 3. We have one more, and we're going to get to that one more after this 60-second timeout here on the ND Sports Channel. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they are on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Colts only down by 13 here. They had a pretty good third quarter here as they started to chip away at that deficit a little bit. If they can continue to do that here, it could be a close game at the end. But we'll see how Oaks handles quarter number 4 here. Up and in, out of the hands of Tyler Thompson, a freshman. An opportunity, a little bit short. That was Shandy Kalenius. A little pressure on the backcourt there. Now they'll work it over for 3 from this side. That goes down into the hands of Wagner on the rebound, and Wagner will call for a timeout. It means we'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
All right, welcome back. Once again, you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/msportsmnet. You can follow us on Twitter at msportsnet. Or you can visit our website at msportsnet.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ndsportschannel. Help us get a little bit closer to 1,000 likes, or 1,000 subscribers. That 3 is banked in off the glass there. I believe it was Praska. Yep, it sure was. Pushes the Oaks lead up to, well, it must have been, her foot must have been on the line, because they only gave her credit for 2 points. So we'll take 1 off the board here. 44-29 after that basket. 5:47 and counting to go here in the thought I adjusted the score. No, I guess I didn't. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's what it was. Okay, so now they scored. Let's add 1 instead of 2. There we go. Now we're where we should be. 6-2 on team fouls. 46-29. That all matches up. We're good. I believe now there's going to be a foul, possibly on Cadence Wiedmeyer. Team foul 7 puts the Colts at the line for a 1-and-1 bonus. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit strong. Offensive rebound right to the hoop and up and in. That was Bryn Deflison with the 2 points. 48-29, 4:57 to go here in the ball game. That one's tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with the Colts. Blake Miller will check in, and Shandy Kalenius will get a breather on the bench. So I'll put the Colts at the free throw line there on that Oaks foul. Follow up. Won't go in, but another trip to the free throw line. Stopping the clock with 4:34 to go in the ball game. little bit off the mark. Struggle for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will favor Oaks. It was tipped there by, I believe that was, can't see, Thompson probably. So the ball goes all the way into the equipment room. Yep. Wagner here on the near wing will put the ball to the floor and back up in between the circles. Now we're to the far wing. Back to Wagner on the near wing. She'll get a screen, try and feed it inside, and the shot's off the front of the rim. And somehow it was stolen away. Initially, the rebound came down to Deflison, and somebody swiped it away, and there that thing's coming off again. That's the third time it's fallen off. Luckily, the official was standing there this time. Previous two times it fell all the way to the floor. So 3:52 to go here in the ball game. And ooh, that was very close. Tyler Thompson coming centimeters away from getting her ankles clipped there. It's very lucky that that did not happen. Round of applause for the official there. Shot was blocked, and Richland will get the ball back, bring it back the other way here, trailing by 17. Ball's tipped around. Off the offensive rebound, another shot up, and they could have had that ball too, but hesitated on grabbing it, thinking the ball was going to come to her when she should have went to the ball. And on that particular play of events there, Richland didn't allow a basket there for the Oaks Tornadoes, and now a foul. I believe that foul is going to go on Megan Lingen. Baseball pass across to the far wing. That three is on the way. That's a little bit off. And rebound underneath, and now a wrestling match for the ball and a foul. The foul is going to go on, I believe, Kate Harris. Team foul number 10 now, so double bonus for the remaining 2:52 of the ball game. Every foul will result in 2 shots here for the Richland Colts from here on out. First one's in, 48-32. Kalenius checks back in. Miller gets a breather on the bench, and the free throw's in. 2 for 2, 48-33, 2:51 to go. Full court prior, a little bit of pressure. Tried to push the ball forward there. She lost her balance, and now it causes a turnover and give Richland a chance to get another shot up. 2:17 to go. And that whistle will stop the clock with 2:15. Send the Colts back to the free throw line. One of two, and lead's been trimmed to 14. So the Colts put some pressure on the backcourt once again. Over the timeline into the hands there of Praska. And now they'll tee it up for three, and that's off the rim. Rebound will come down into the hands of Lingen. All the way down to the other end. She'll draw another foul, stopping the clock with 1:58. If they can continue to do that and get enough free throws in, have a chance to trim the lead down to single digits. Need 5 points to do that. And not one of them is going to come down that particular free throw. .48-35. That one's poked away. Seconds to go in the ball game. Three-pointer on the way, in and out. And a wrestling match for the ball after the rebound, and possession will favor Oaks. Quickly up court here, and Wagner will slow it down and then make a move to the basket and lay it in. 58 seconds to go here, 48-37. It's an 11-point game. And I believe that's going to be a foul probably here on Wiedmeyer. Three-pointer on the way, no. Offensive rebound, follow-up shot, a little bit too strong. Another offensive rebound, that one off the front of the rim, not quite enough on that one. Too strong on the first one, not quite enough on the next one. 30 seconds to go. Wagner with 22 seconds, puts up a three, and that'll bounce off the rim, hit the top, and offensive rebound. Now up top, Klenius for three, got it! 48-40, and we told you, if they kept it up, it'd trim it to single digits, and 6 seconds to go on a steal. Can they get one more shot from half court? Out of bounds, they'll stop the clock with 1.9 seconds to go. And that'll be your final score. 48-40 is your final. The Tornadoes win the junior varsity game. The broadcast has been a production of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be sure to check out Games on Demand under the Games button on our website. This one will be available within about 30 minutes. We'll go off the air and break and come back with your varsity pregame show here in about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes on the ND Sports Channel. So we will go offline, but just stay where you're at. We'll come back on in a few minutes here at the exact same link. So we'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.